Hi Scorpio, happy early birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-October 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. We'll also pull oracle cards after that to help with the bridge and the gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lotus Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's a way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Judgment. So this is actually Scorpio energy here, usually points to the rebirth side of that energy. So for some of you, this can just be saying that this might be a person that you already had in the picture at one point in the past, and they might have resurfaced to refresh the dynamics between the two of you recently. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Emperor. So Aries energy here could just be saying that this person might have taken the lead within reconnecting between the two of you. So they might have been the ones who actually came forward to initiate things in the past. Wherever you were the ones, again, because like I said, it seems like this is already someone who came back in the picture. So I feel like you have a bit more of a history with this person than some of these connections we see in these readings. But yeah, I feel like this is saying that ultimately could just be saying they're also fairly established as well. So maybe that was even where the disconnect came from, right? Maybe the two of you might have grown up together. They might have gone on to pursue things career wise, and now maybe you guys have reconnected with each other recently. Present energy on your side, we have Desire. So this is the equivalent of the Chariot in traditional tarot, which is Cancerian energy. So yeah, so this could be another indicator that the two of you might have had some physical distance between the two of you in the past, and now it looks like you're actually able to bridge that gap as far as the distance goes in the present. Present energy on their side, we have the Ten of Swords. So look, the artwork here looks like a soldier possibly returning from battle, right? So for some of you, maybe that's the connection the two of you might have had as well. This could be someone you have passed with who might have entered the military, and maybe they're now done with their cycle there, so now they're able to return. But yeah, either way, I feel like this is another indicator that there seemed to be something that pulled the two of you apart in the past. I'm starting to get the energy that it wasn't necessarily the connection between the two of you in general that was the problem. It might have been some kind of an outside dynamic that led to the split between the two of you, but now it looks like the two of you are able to physically be around each other more often currently. All right, and future energy on your side, we have the Princess of Arrows. This is the equivalent of the Page of Swords. So yeah, it looks like there might be some nervousness on your part around doing so, but it looks like in the future you will actually express your feelings for this person. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where maybe the two of you, even if the feelings were deep, you might have been trying to take it slow, right? As the two of you got reacquainted with each other. But yeah, this definitely seems like it's someone you had a past with, even if it was something that was just a friendship level. But definitely seems like that past might go back quite a bit of ways. And like I said, it looks like now something's bringing the two of you back into the same orbit with each other. And it looks like in the future you are going to want to express your feelings for this person. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Knight of Cups. So Piscean energy here. So yeah, with this, I feel like there's a bit of a lighthearted energy to it, but also it feels like there's openness and receptiveness to you expressing your feelings, and they'll also reciprocate those expression of feelings as well. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have Illusion. So this is the equivalent of the moon in traditional tarot, and this does make me think of the fact that the next full moon we're going to have will be a full moon in your relationship house of Taurus. So maybe this is saying that around that time, you might feel like you're lacking a little bit of clarity, but if that's the case, that full moon could actually help bring that to you. All right, and Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy here. So if nothing else, again, going back to what we were saying, given that there's going to be a full moon in Taurus next, a few weeks away, basically, this could just be saying that around that time, you might actually get a little bit more clarity that this person actually does take things seriously and that, they might actually want to try to build a connection between the two of you. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the messages of love Oracle card decks. I'm just going to give this a few shuffles. Okay, and we'll take this card here. And next I'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck. So just going to give this a few shuffles now. Okay, we'll take this card here. And first we'll take a look at the Messages of Love card. Alright, we have Mastery. Let's see if we get that to focus better. There we go. It says you've learned the spiritual lesson. So interesting message there, right? Because like I said, it seems like there was some kind of split that the two of you had. And again, like I said, for the majority of you, it doesn't seem like there was any issues between the two of you directly that led to a split. Again, like I said, maybe this person moved for career purposes. Maybe they were even deployed in the military, you name it. But it seems like there was some kind of split. And maybe that was even what the split was about, right? Maybe the two of you had to split to learn some spiritual lessons before you could come back together. But either way, it looks like it's saying that's already taken place, so you can move forward in a positive manner at this time. All right, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Thinker. There's the artwork. The number is 44. Let's see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So interesting that of all words, right, they specifically reference desire, and we have desire in the present on your side, and between that and see an illusion there, right? I feel like this is saying, if nothing else, especially if this is someone that you had a big split with, right, as far as, again, I feel like it's more of a time thing. Just make sure you're seeing the connection through clear eyes in that regard, right? Because, for example, maybe because they came back into your life, that could maybe skew your opinion that, oh, this must be meant to be or something like that, right? Or maybe the two of you had a really great connection in the past, but now time has passed, right? People grow, people change. So I feel like this is saying, if nothing else, just pace yourselves a little bit. From what I see in the future, it looks like things will go well anyway. I feel like this is just saying, again, that message in particular seemed a little more pessimistic than what I'm seeing as a whole here. But I would say combining it with the main spread would just be saying, just take your time a little bit and let things flesh out a little bit more naturally. But hopefully that resonates with you guys. Once again, happy early birthday. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.